Good afternoon. Today we're going to be doing the musculoskeletal assessment. We have Dom, who's going to be our patient today. And first, what we're going to do for the musculoskeletal is we're going to start with the TMJ. And so Dom, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and move your jaw up and down. Okay, and back. All right, now side to side, please. Okay. All right, and then protrude your jaw. Perfect. And so that's the TMJ assessment. There's no clicking or popping or anything noted. The next part is we're going to check the neck. And so Don, what I want you to do is I want you to flex your chin to your chest and then go ahead and extend your neck all the way back, please. All right, and then go level and side to side, please. Okay. And then what I want you to do is I want you to put your ear to both shoulders if you can, left and then right. Excellent, and then a little pressure against my, okay, and same this side. Excellent, and I'm gonna see, do you have any tenderness when I push on the back of your neck?
No.
Okay, and so that's the neck assessment. He has full range of motion and +5 strength noted. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do the back assessment. And so Dom, if you can, I would like you to turn away from me, please. Excellent. And so if we look at Dom, we can see that the cervical spine is concave, and then the thoracic spine is convex, and then if we push in, we also can see that the lumbar spine is also concave. Now I'm looking in the neck, the spine is midline, and as I palpate, can you tell me if you have any tenderness?
No.
Okay, and so there's no tenderness noted. The shoulders are equal, and if you can, please, I'm going to have you just lean over as far as you can. And so the spine remains midline, and there's good movement, and it's equal bilaterally. All right, and if you go ahead and stand up, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the shoulder assessment. And as we can see, his shoulders are equal. And so, Dom, what I want you to do is I want you to put your arms straight out, and then as high as you can go, and then all the way to the back, please. Perfect. And the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to have you take your arm, and I want you to flex it all the way out to the side. Yeah, perfect. And then what I want you to do is I want you to come all the way back in and cross your hands over. Okay. And then what I want you to do is move your hand up over your head. Good. And then the next thing we'll do is we'll have you put your arm across your chest. And then what I want you to do is do the same thing in the back. And then if you can, go over the top of your head. So rotate your hand like this. Good. And then last, you can put that back to rest. And what I want you to do is I want you to shrug your shoulder against resistance. And so there's good flexion, extension, rotation of the shoulders. So there's good full range of motion, and you have +5 strength. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the elbows. And so what I want you to do, Dom, with this is I want you to put your palms out straight, and then I want you to flex them all the way back towards your shoulders. Perfect. And then bring your arms all the way down, straight. Good. And then bring your elbows midline, and I want you to rotate from the palm over to the back of your hand, so you're looking at the back of your hand. Perfect. Now just a little pressure against, so push up, please. Perfect. And then go ahead and push down. So again, that's good flexion, extension, rotation of the elbows, along with good +5 strength. And the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to check the wrists. And as the wrist, Tom, do you have any tenderness when I palpate?
Nope.
Excellent. And so what I want you to do first is I want you to bend your wrist down, and then all midline, and then all the way up. And then I want you to put your wrist back to midline and move it both left and then right. And was there any tenderness with that?
No.
Excellent. So again, full range of motion of the wrist itself, along with good palpation and no tenderness. Last part of that is just go ahead and press against me. Don't let me. And then again, press down. And again, there's +5 strength, so that's good. The next thing what we're going to check is we're going to go ahead and check the hands. And if you can, with the hands, I want you to make a clench your fists. Good. And then extend your hands straight out. Perfect. And then what I want you to do is I want you to rotate your hands over again. All right, and what we're going to do with this is we're going to check the thumb, And so for the thumb itself, what I want you to do is I want you to take your thumb and I want you to put it across your palm, please. All right, good. And you notice that there's no resistance there. And does that hurt at all?
No.
Okay. Next part, what I want you to do is I want you to do the OK sign for me. And what I want you to do is don't let me pull, Grunts. And again, there's good resistance. So for the thumb itself, it has a good range of motion along with +5 strength. And we saw full movement of the hand itself. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to assess the lower extremities, and in this case we're going to start with the hip. If you could lay down for me, please. Okay, and for the hip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first palpate. And is there any tenderness at all?
Nope.
Excellent. And so for the first thing, what I want you to do is I want you to, if you could please, kick your leg all the way up, nice and straight, perfect. And put it back down. And then what I want you to do is I want you to flex your knee towards your chest. Okay, in full range of motion there. And then so the next part is what I want you to do is I want you to take your leg and I want you to kick it out towards me. And then if you can, cross it over your other leg. Good. And then what I want you to do is, if you can, rotate your foot inward. Yep. And then out. And was there any pain or tenderness there?
No.
Excellent. Good. The next thing what I want you to do is I want you to kick your leg up and show me a little resistance. Good. Good. And then also back down. Go ahead. And so he has good range of motion in the hip. There was no resistance and there was +5 strength noted, so that was good. The next thing what we're going to do is we're going to inspect the knee. And when we inspect the knee, what we're going to check for is any kind of palpation. As we palpate, look for any kind of drop off, step off, or pain or clicking. And Dom, do you have any known knee injuries?
No.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flex you up a little bit just to see. Okay. And next what we're going to do is we're going to go to his foot. And what I want you to do first is I want you to take your foot and I want you to push it back towards your body. All right, and then if you can push it all the way down. And then what I want you to do is rotate it from side to side. Excellent. And then just a little pressure. Okay. So there's good range of motion of the foot itself along with +5 strength. And then for your toes, what I want you to do is I want you to just flex your toes. Okay, and down. Good. And then just a little resistance. Good. And so he has full range of motion of his toes, and so that's appropriate. And so the last part, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have you sit back up, please. Now, do you have any history of carpal tunnel that you're aware of?
No.
So the last part, what we're going to do is we're going to check for carpal tunnel. And so what I want you to do is I want you to take both hands, put them palm to palm like that. And we're going to hold that for just for a little bit here. And do you notice any numbness?
No.
Excellent. So that's a negative Phalanx sign, which would be, we would check for carpal tunnel. We'd also check a Tenniel sign. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap right here. And did you have any numbness?
No.
Excellent. So this completes our assessment of the musculoskeletal system.